Do you ever ask yourself, how hell did I get here? And what's worse, no one's coming to fix it. I want to talk to you about the harsh truth of being a 60-year-old man. Technically, I'm not quite 60. That happens next week, but I'm in the last week of my 59th year, and that's got me heading down a melancholy road. You know, another year has passed, 60 on the horizon. And how the hell did I get here? And if you're out there, you're in your mid-30s, 40s, 50s, like me. How did you get where you are? Let's talk about it a little bit. One of the things that I ponder, that I think about, that keeps me up at night is I'm not as far along as I thought I'd be. Heck, even when I was 28, 38, or even 48, I think I was asking myself the same question. In my late teens, early 20s, I was going to be the next multimillionaire. I was going to save the world. And when I wasn't there, I asked myself, why aren't I there? What's keeping me? Am I not good enough? But the reality is, I'm right where I'm supposed to be. It feels really good. It's taken me probably 20, 30 years to realize that that imagination you had when you were a kid,
That longing, that wanting to be successful, to be the man, to be the everything, it was just a fantasy.
and there are people that are successful, have a lot of money, and success is relative. So I'm not as far along as I thought I'd be.
But that's okay.
I'm content with where I am. I'm excited for the next stage. I'm okay with me. In fact, I'm really happy with me. And if you're struggling with that, come to terms with. You are who you are. You're uniquely you, and you're exactly where you're supposed to be at this given time. Because, see, a lot of folks feel as though they're not seen. We live in a world of instant gratification, microwave society, social media magnet, whatever you want to call it. And we see the highlight reels of all these people playing out that 7, 10, 15, 30 second, even a minute-long highlight of what's going on in their life. See, just like that. And they can dress it up. But here's a tip. You could put a lipstick on a pig, but it's still a pig. So don't worry about whether other people see you or not see yourself. Look in the mirror. Realize that you're going through the journey, this wonderful thing called life. You're going forward, you're striving, you're trying to achieve things, you have goals. You may not achieve them tomorrow or next week. Heck, you might fall short and have to reset your goals, but that's okay. You are awesome. Heck, I'm awesome. Embrace the journey. Embrace the fact that you wake up every morning and look in that mirror and go, I see you because you're important. But the most important person in your life is you. And you need to recognize that you are freaking awesome no matter where you are, and keep moving forward. Smile a lot. Love you. And here's a tough one to come to terms with. I've survived a hell of a lot, but I don't really talk about it. Life ain't easy. It's a struggle. Challenges are going to come. I was engaged twice before I married my wife. 2 failed relationships. I've lost friends through high school, college, to car accidents, cancer, pets. I've lost a handful of pets in my life. And all that loss, all that struggle, all those challenges, they made me who I am today. I had a pretty successful contracting business, but the economy decided that it was time to shut down. It was beyond my control. And when you're relatively successful and your world comes crashing in financially, that's tough. That's really tough. It's a bitter pill to swallow. It's a challenge. And a lot of us men, we deal with struggles, we deal with challenges. And a lot of us, especially me, I internalize it. And I don't realize who I become when I'm going through those challenges, when I'm swallowing those pills.
I understand.
I had a wake-up call one evening. My wife and I sitting at the table. Dinner was done. The kids had excused themselves.
And we were just sitting there having a conversation.
And she looked up and she said,
Jim, I need you to find something that makes you happy. Because you're a lot easier to live with when you've got a smile on your face.
And that sort of hit home. The finances, paying bills, keeping a roof over our heads, clothes on the kids' backs. It was hard. I was making it, but barely.
I understand.
And it was taking a toll not just on me, but on the entire family. And thank God my wife had the wisdom to wake me up. So if you're going through stuff, realize that you're not alone. It's not unique to you. You're going to get through it. If you can find somebody to talk to, maybe you've got a loving spouse, a friend, a partner. But if you can talk it out and get that weight off your shoulders, it can really help. And here's me.
Loneliness isn't always obvious, but it's there by nature. I'm an introverted person. I think it had something to do with my upbringing. I was a Navy brat. We moved 11 times in 13 years. As soon as I would make friends, boom, we got ripped out of there and it was time to start all over. And I think a combination of genetics and that constant moving made me very introverted. I'm very within myself and comfortable with being me.
But as humans, we crave community.
Indeed.
We need friends, we need people we can hang out with, people we can talk to, laugh with, joke with, make fun of. I think it's just part of the human existence.
And when you don't have it, it may not be obvious that you're missing the community, your friends, but it's there. And the longer you go, the longer you sit on the couch playing the video games or scrolling your phone and not interacting with other humans. I think it chips away at us. It chips away at who we are. It chips away at who we are, as mentioned. And it can be a challenge. It's not always comfortable to go out and put yourself in a situation where you're with other people.
So true.
Aye. Especially if you're introvert, that drains you. But at the same time, you're energized when you're in the middle of it. And I think deep down, innately, we need to have friends, we need to have people, we need to have community. So even if you like being by yourself, get out of your comfort zone from time to time. Find some friends, find some strangers. Just get out in the world. Smile at people, say, hey, how's it going? You'd be surprised. People will smile back and they'll say, pretty good, how about you? And even that tiny little interaction can make a big boost in who you are and how you feel. Find some folks. Here's one that really hits home on the eve of my 60th birthday. I still have time, but not as much as I used to. A lifespan of the average man in the United Kingdom is 84 years old. So here's a harsh reality. If you're 42, you're at midlife. 42 is half of 84. I'm 59. And if the law of averages holds, that means I have around 20 years left. Now, I'll tell you this, I'm not waiting for it. I'm doing everything I can to prolong my health, my wellness, my longevity. I'm thankful that my parents are still here at 86 and 91 years old. So I'm looking at it more like I'm halfway through my life right now. But for you 38-year-olds, if you're not doing what you can control, if you're not taking care of you, your time is limited. 10 years, 15 years. Heck, one of my athletes' parents passed away in the middle of the night. I think he was 56. That's a reality check. So if you're sitting on the couch going, I've got more time, I'll get to it tomorrow. Stop. Now's the time. You don't know how much you've got left. The present. Today is your life. Yesterday is behind you and dead. You'll never get it back. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. So live today. Be your best today. Prioritize you today, your community today, your family today. Prioritize the things that fill you up and fill yourself up every single day. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, it's going to be perfect. All you got to do is flip a switch and life is awesome. Life is life. Life is ups, life is downs. Life is life, but live it. It's your choice what your attitude is. It's your choice to have a good day. Every single day is a great day that I'm on this side of the dirt. I'm grateful for it. I thank God for it every single day because tomorrow's not promised. So take advantage of your time. Take advantage of who you are. Be awesome. At 59 years old, it's the harsh reality that I'm not 28, 38, or even 48 anymore. I'm 59. I'm the old dude. At most gatherings, while my brain says I'm still 28, 29, 30 years old, my body reminds me I'm not. But I'm okay with it because I'm living my best life every single day, and I want you to live your best life. And if you're still here, let's have a conversation. What are the things that you'd like to change? What's something that would make your life better? What do you need to do? Drop it in the comments. Let's talk. I firmly believe that a community is vital to us. Mental. And even if it's just a brief conversation in a freaking YouTube comment, it's at least a little interaction in your life. And I want to build a community of strong-minded, health-seeking, wellness beings, if you will, that want to crush life no matter where you are. Let's crush it every single day. And if you're still watching, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you. Subscribe if you enjoyed this video.